Hi, we got Daryl here from Funk, and he's going to show us a couple bikes. What we got here?
Yeah. This is our new, what we're calling Thai Classic. It's got the classic lines that have been so popular over the years. What I wanted to point out, and where we're going with this, is that we've got what we call a T-link. So effectively, the whole seat stay section is actually a leaf spring.
A spring.
And so the farther we move this T-link forward, the more action we get out of the rear end.
Really?
Okay? So instead of fastening right here at the seat tube, which is, I think most bikes, and maybe every other bike at the show with this design, we're moving it forward. And what I love about this is that using the strengths of titanium, we're getting more and more movement out of the rear with no complexities, nothing to come loose, nothing to add weight. So other than that, I'll let this bike speak for itself, okay?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to show.
And it speaks loudly at that.
All right.
So most bikes, they weld here and it's all joined here?
Yeah. So they would just fasten at this point and then at the down tube, okay? By letting this float past the seat tube and then starting to move this, I don't know, actually, every bike I build, we kind of, we go a little farther forward. We're getting about 13 millimeters of travel now. And
13 mil?
Yeah, and that, with the larger wheels, it's incredible how smooth it is.
It's a smooth ride, huh?
And light. I like it.
Okay, we have another bike to show, full suspension this time. Tell us about it, Daryl.
Okay, this is our La Ruta after the adventure race in Costa Rica. I've been doing this design now going on, it's around 8 years. It's been through about 13 iterations. We had linkage up here, liked it, but it added complexity that after we built subsequent prototypes, we actually went away from linkage. A lot of people ask me why I don't have it and then I should add it. We actually, in just the whole minimalism thing, have done away. Einstein said everything should be as simple as possible.
That's right.
But no simpler, right? Okay, man. So we like it. I think the carbon boys are getting close, but we've got a carbon version of this that we'll introduce at Sea Otter. But we're still in the low 4-pound category with shock. So build out weights can be 21 and a half, high 21 pounds. So the Niner wheel with 80 millimeters of rear wheel travel, it's a great ride. The other thing I'd like to say is we added this year sliding bullets on the blade. Actually, I did this 3 years ago for a guy named Fred Snyder in Laguna Seca, and so we can run all the internal hubs or run it as a single speed. But so instead of an eccentric or slider dropouts, we can simply loosen these and we can move it back and forward. So
wow, how many millimeters is the?
It's got it moves half an inch or about 12 millimeters.
Wow.
So that's what you need to accommodate the pin-to-pin chain link. So that lets us. But the other thing about the blade is you have killer tire clearance. And there's no maintenance issues, no bearings to come loose, nothing squeaks, nothing. So in the 7-8 years we've been doing this, I've had almost zero failure. We have 15 guys on our race team in Colorado, and they pound on it every weekend. So I get a lot of questions at the show. Is it
sturdy?
Yeah. How long does it last? And,
how long does it last?
Yeah.
As long as you want it to.
Yeah, man.
So it accomplishes a few things. So this is your movement, your spring, and it gives you adjustability, and it gives you clearance as well, huh? Yeah,
and also it's a brake point. If you ever want to run a belt drive, it comes apart here, and you sneak in a belt drive.
You're right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So
that's incredible.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks.
Well, thank you, Daryl, for showing this to us.
Hey, very kind. Thank you, sir.